Welcome back to our Seattle Seahawks franchise here on Madden 23. It is about to be Week 18, going to be against the Cardinals, who I would imagine have a playoff spot, but maybe are trying to fight for a better seeding. I think we also still have to play, as the Falcons, even though we beat them, are very close on the heels or still in first place. It's like a tie situation, so if we lose a game, they lose a game, the other team probably, moves on as the number one seed. So no resting starters unless, obviously, we get to some sort of decent lead. And you can see here the Cardinals 11-5, the Niners 10-6, and the Rams maybe even have a chance at 8-8. See that right side, and you can see that the Falcons are number 2 right now. The Cardinals at 5, the Niners at 6, the Buccaneers at 7. I wonder what their record is. Do the Rams even have a chance? Looking at the NFC, though, like we said, with this Falcons team, if they win and we lose, that's them taking the number 1 seed. So, maybe don't want to do that. Of course, the Buccaneers, if they lose and the Rams win, especially if it's a head-to-head, which would pretty be unlikely, but Rams with 3 straight losses, not looking good for them. Going against the Buccaneers would mean that they would be in, I would believe. So, actually, the Vikings are there too, or did they already have it? Either way, the Rams have a chance. Long story short, or a long story pretty long, because I didn't really make it short at all. Players of the week: Ritter, Chase Young, Caleb Farley, and Russell Wilson. Some pretty decent numbers in there. And let's take a look at our team. Obviously, Greer did not have the greatest week last week, which for me, even though it's like up, we're up to date now. We're actually kind of, playing and recording / uploading near recording time. It's been like almost 2 weeks since I played in this franchise. So, I'm a little out of tune, if you will. I'm a little delayed. You got to catch up, got to refresh on some things. But Greer did not have a great game defensively. This is a squad. It's obviously a great team. And I think no matter what, man, I don't know. I don't think... Holy upgrade! What is that? That's busted! That might be one of the best upgrades I've ever seen for a defender, outside of, some miraculous +2 to speed. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to actually play as the Seahawks next season, or, for another season, especially if we win the Super Bowl. This team is just too good. I think maybe we, go in and, relocate one of the worst teams in the league here, and see what we can do. I don't know, dude. I just think that the team's too good. As much as I love the Seahawks franchise, I think it's too good, and it's just not much of a challenge anymore. We've become them. We're him as a whole. So I'm pretty sure we sold by getting his improviser at 85, because I don't think there's actually any ability slots at 85, which means that he has a good chance of just getting a trash 85 slot. So I have no choice, though, as, he's obviously going to get to 85 no matter what. Not bad. What is his ability? He has Agile Extender. While in the pocket, passes with this ability are almost guaranteed to evade the first sack attempt by a blitzing defensive back, which is maybe the dumbest, most useless ability in Madden history. At least reach for it early on kind of did something. No Look Deadeye, I think, is just too busted for him. Juke move, Jukebox at least. Does he actually have juke ability? Where is his juke move? 77? Ugh, what do you actually run? Because Agile Extender is useless. Anchored Extender? What's the difference? Oh, so you evade it versus breaking it? I don't even know, dude. Here we are in Arizona. Don't really know who this is a bigger game for. It might actually be us when you consider the fact that, they're not really going to do a whole lot for themselves, win or lose. As, maybe they get a home game if they win a game or two and things line up. But for us, we could lock up home field advantage and a bye week with the win here today. There's a little bit more on the stake for us. And obviously we're going to be trying to play for that win. But at the same time, don't want to risk too many injuries. So if we see, Greer getting hit too many times, somebody... he actually gets injured, and then we're lucky enough that he's, not injured for the season. He's able to come back in. Yeah, maybe it's time to sit him down, So we'll kind of play it by ear, see what happens. If we're getting popped at certain positions, maybe we sit them, right? Like, running back has been a pretty injured position for us over the years, and even though Kenneth hasn't really had the year that we're used to him seeing, I wouldn't want to lose him for the playoffs, obviously, and guys like DK Metcalf are invaluable as well. But let's head on into this one, see how we fare. Vikings winning 42-14. That's a pretty good game there for the Minnesota Vikings. Cleveland Browns don't really seem like they're having a good season anyways, but regardless of the point, that is still a schmattering. They're going to be forced to kick return. Who is that? He's tiny. Number 16. We should know this team by now, but, I don't. And early on, they've already got an injury. They're like, yeah, let's screw it. Let's just take whatever seed we get. We know we're in the playoffs. We don't know exactly which seed. It's one of the last few. Let's just call it a day. And, I switched off to the wrong guy. And inside, Chambers. Perfect coverage there. Doesn't come away with a pick. Late hands, late turn of the head. And they're lucky to not throw a pick on the very first play. Going with Alexander going against Murray. Well, not really going against Murray, but focus on Murray. And Chambers a little late on that one. Do they have a scenario? It's like a user game when they have a scenario. The hell is happening? A little bit more separation, but good job by Chambers to knock that out last second. And to the outside, Porter. Late hit, or late hands, doesn't get the pick. Kick returner or punt returner is Patterson for some reason, because we didn't just have like a whole rant about and try not to get injured, right? Let's have one of our star wide receivers on the return. Makes sense. 37-18, just under 5,000 yards passing. Has a chance to, maybe make a run for that record, but highly unlikely. Already got a lot of short options here. And outside, not a great throw, but not a great timed throw either. As, kind of threw it a little early into that break, but there was a chance just the throw obviously wasn't there either. Quick throw to the outside. Kenneth one-on-one, not going to break the tackle. We're going to lose 2. So 0 for 2, basically, if you will. On the first 2 throws, as it's now 3rd and 12. They're coming with the press. Can't really run the ball here. Kind of backed ourselves into a little bit of a corner. And that's a tough one for Metcalf, who will catch it. And I think he's going to be 4th and inches. And obviously with inches, no matter where you're on the field at this point, it's kind of worthy to go for, I think. Let's run the fullback dive to the right if we can, as brought an extra guy on the other side. And great blocks as the fullback has an easy time gaining 3. Kind of like a pummel. He's like, you speak for yourself. Maybe not so easy for all of us. Maybe some of us that aren't actually just watching. Some of us actually taking the hits. Oh, Lord, I thought he was coming in. Metcalf did get open, but he's running right into the safety, so I can't take that. But more I can, as there's no help. Nice spin move. Have the guy freaking diving at nothing. What a play. We take that. I like that little route. Let's, what is, oh, this is the base play, actually. I was like, how do I get back to this? Fumble! 2-yard loss on a freaking RPO. Look, Greer, please. I will admit, Patterson did kind of look like he didn't know where the hell he was, but I still think the throw is just too bad for anyone to catch. And over the middle, Metcalf, there is nobody on him. Metcalf, really big and strong, but playing a little conservatively, trying to slide, didn't work. This play had the word Willie in it, which means I automatically have to choose it. So 1st and goal from the 10, it's Willie time. And then Kenneth not really getting too much help, as there's pretty much a free rusher off the edge. Gains 2 with the stiff arm, but 2 is not a lot when we need 10. Going right up the middle again. No fullback help. Another 2. Math, never really my strong suit, but strong enough of a suit to realize that we're not getting in with those runs. And inside, is that Caldwell? It is not. It's Moore who fumbles. It is going to be Arizona ball at the 3-yard line. Well, maybe I didn't hold right bumper. I definitely wasn't hitting A to fight the ball. All right, bringing a little bit of a blitz, a little hesitation, and holy crap, A.J. Dillon gaining 6 on the power. Yeah, Kenneth's a good power back, but there's something about just having the body size and just being pure power, right? Milner not going to make a play. It's a good cutback, and then he cuts again. Huge shot to the knees by Marshall. Another 6 yards gained. Safe to say they're out of the danger zone. Oh, QB keeper Alexander does a great job getting out of there. Oh, my God. Not a great job of making the tackle, but at least he didn't kill his own player. Marshall with a shot to Ed Oliver's knees. How is he still alive? And they're going to run it again. The run game is moving. 26 yards now on the drive from their own 3. They are moving. That fumble really sucked from Moore there, but what can you do? Get the hell off of us. Nice spin move, but over the middle. There goes Hopkins. Huge hit by Marshall. Woolen doing a really good job on him so far, but obviously in that zone coverage look. Not able to travel with him on the play, and he takes advantage. Definitely takes advantage. Don't think he's in on this play, or is that... No, that's him. No, it's not him on the top. Porter, thank you. Would like you to get up there a little bit sooner, but gain of 6. They're moving. They're getting this ball out quick now, and we're still going to come with the blitz. I think it's our best chance. Force him into a bad decision, and I tried. Nice stiff arm. Good job by Woolen. Just get a piece of the ankles to the 33-yard line. Greer watching his team kind of get chewed up here. This is so far a long drive from their own 3. Brooks, probably just going to be a straight-up dive, right? That is kind of like a counter-ish look. Didn't actually end up being one, but there definitely was potential for it. It kind of looked like they were going to run that back to the right. Going for a lot of underneath plays. Red, nice move. Red forcing the issue. He's still going to get off to a target, though, which will give him 4 yards just about. Come with Porter off the edge. Going to be dropping Alexander and Brooks. But still going to be bringing 5. And it's a fake. And that is a free rush by Porter, which will knock him back to the 37-yard line. Likely still will give them the first points of the game, but makes it a bit harder. They never seen it coming, even though they should have at least been weary. Even if you're not going to actually block, got to think that if somebody's coming in there, you're probably going to get hit like you just did. They had no plan for it. They're like, whatever, just kill him. And that kick is no good. All right, from the 44-yard line. And I kind of just defaulted back to Metcalf. There's a lot of moving parts. I mean, there was some openings. I didn't really like everything I seen. Maybe should have just taken more coming off that break. And read option. Fant just leaves us to dry. And we did gain 5 on it, though. Decided to take a hit, and Greer didn't let me down. I like it. Let's go with an inside move for Mr. Patter. Nothing. Mr. Patter, nothing. All right, first quarter. I mean, we have the stats on them by a little bit. The score is the same, though, after the missed field goal. It was a long kick, in fairness, but, you expect those guys to make that in this day and age, so a little bit of a missed opportunity for them. We're trying to make it our gain, and that's wide open. And there you go. Nice throw. Really good catch. Amazing route, as easy as they come. DK Metcalf. Play action. Looking good. DK Metcalf again. Oh, my word. Greer. Bro, what is happening to Greer? Honestly. Oh, well. 1st and 10. Inside handoff. And here goes Kenneth. Gains damn near the first down. 3rd and inches from the 21. 3rd and inches from Kenneth. Again, not going to get that much like last run, but it was 3rd and inches. They're obviously a little bit more prepared for the run. Still didn't work out, though, as we get the first down with ease. Play action into, maybe a blitz. It's not going to be. An inside throw to Patterson. Fights it. Will be short of the touchdown, though. DK Metcalf on the end around. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it. Oh, DK can't fight him. How many yards did we just lose? 7? You could argue we lost more than that. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's see if Patterson can get open here. Not gonna happen. Fant back in the end zone. What a find. What a throw. Touchdown, Noah Fant. Made a little bit of a mistake at the 1-yard line, but hey, we came back with a touchdown anyways, and we'll take the first points of the game. Ooh, I thought it was going to be a keeper. Brooks kind of is him. He's kind of him. What a play. Ed Oliver, nope. Inside, and Hopkins going to be short by a yard, but 3rd and 1 with Mr. Dillon. Isn't the hardest thing in the world to go by. It's really stupid, though, that they just don't seem to look to run it in this look. Sure, they might actually run it here where they will, but, like, make it easier. Like, you see what I mean? Did he get it? They didn't get it. Like, just go heavy. Stop getting all freaking special with it. And they're going to punt it. Could be a fake, which if it is, I mean, there's no point in even trying. We're not going to stop them. Why wouldn't you go for that? I don't even know. And here goes a return for Caldwell, who's going to make them not going for it look really stupid. Play action look. And I don't really like anything here. Oh, every time we do that, it's always picked. Every time. Every time. Why? Why will I not learn? Like, I'm like, Greer's him. He don't make mistakes. He can't miss a throw. It's like, well, he can when you make it really hard on him like that. Oh, but look at that throw. Pickett. Nice play by Chambers. Adams in pursuit, gets the ball. Wish Chambers would have picked up that block. Would have had a chance to run on the outside there, but what a play. That's so smooth. They're bringing the linebacker up, but they usually pull out of this every time, so... And they do again, but our lineman gets run over by a linebacker. If that doesn't sum up how, Kenneth Walker's blocks have gone this season, I don't know what does. To the outside. That is a tough catch. Look at Kenneth! He doesn't want to go down. Gain 7. Fought off like 3 or 4 players. That felt like a very frustrated Kenneth, if you ask me. And, of course, you did, obviously. Who wouldn't? In the middle, perfectly timed throw, right on the money. If it's a bad ball at all, it's a GG on that, but it's a great throw. Let him inside, and, that's easy. Set him up with, kind of the deeper looks, and then just hit him underneath. Boom, easy clap. Patterson's a big, fast dude. You can't really give him too much separation. And there goes Moore. Look at him go. Trying to make a play. Does a good job to the 30. Great throw. Great read. Could have maybe threw to Patterson. There goes Kenneth. Doing what he can. Gains about 5. 3? I was thinking it was more like 4, but I didn't think it was 3. Really? Let's see. It's Caldwell. I thought it was Fant. I was like, let's see Fant on the slant. It rhymes. It's got to be good. Overthrown by a few yards there. It's going to force this to a 3rd down and 7. Greer is not having the best of time lately with some of these, well, for him, usually easy throws. Can I get Kenneth on the other side, please? Thank you. I want to wheel into this. And that is a really rough read. Number 31 didn't know who to cover. I think he kind of made the right call by just sitting in between, because him and Metcalf were like right next to each other open. Just, barely missed out on a great play. And Kenneth going to use some of the speed. They really didn't care. They were like, you can be as fast as you want. We're just going to cut you off. And it worked. I should have just taken what we could have gotten, maybe 5 or 6 yards if we would have went straight up instead of going for it all. Obviously, you're not going to score a touchdown going inside there, but you're gaining probably 4 yards on that. DK, maybe a high point. Oh, don't need a high point. When the safety moves out of the way, that's touchdown number 2 for the passing offense. Don't know who the hell they're covering there. The outside corner's like, idiot, idiot, idiot. And he's like trying to get him, and then the safety bumps him on top of it. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Cardinals aren't playing well, but they are blowing opportunities for scores. And a couple of bad decisions here and there definitely don't help. And us making the last-second reads, especially on that Fant play, helping out a ton. Continuing drives and just straight-up scoring. The hell are we? Oh, we know the route. That's kind of busted. Milner with the perfect press, and he's going to throw it away again. That's kind of crazy. I think you go for the jugular here. Do we actually know the route? We don't know it this time. Not really sure what's changed from this play to the next. And Marshall going to just play prevent. He is a free safety after all. It's kind of his best trait, best quality. And he's going to get some help from Ed Oliver, I believe it was, or maybe Red. One of the interior guys, I believe. Adams stays in the zone for next drive. Oh, that was a bad decision by us. And we're going to cut it back left. Caldwell's going to show off some speed. Can't get the block on the kicker. He's still going to do a good job, though, to the 47. Beautiful little return. That was fun. That was a fun one to watch. Fun one to be a part of, obviously. From the 47-yard line now after the good return. Nobody on the outside. Hey, we actually hit the throw. I will say early in Greer's career even, those were kind of the hard throws that he would miss. Not even hard throws. Those easy throws that he would miss. Metcalf, do you even have the leverage to get back? I just don't know what you're doing here. You don't have the leverage. Unless a safety's going to jump back last second, it's DK Metcalf. Hell, it doesn't matter your speed. If you're a true number 1 wide receiver in the league and you're on a go route there, you're probably just going to get the ball thrown to you no matter what. And nice throw underneath. And just kind of caught him, changing directions, and just grabbed him with the arm and just threw him. All right, let's get Marshall inside. Let's use a red. It's been a little while. Well, not going to make a play on it, and Chambers knocks it out. Oh, my. That man out there is struggling. That is crazy. And we get over to Ed Oliver, and outside, Porter could tackle, but does get the better of him there. Did play the outside leverage too, but probably shouldn't worry about that, honestly. I'm just going to press. This unit is too good not to press. And they're in trouble. Murray's going to have to throw this away. Kind of lucky they didn't call PI on us. I kind of got locked in with the running back. Not that it actually stopped him because he was just sitting there anyways. Maybe the ref saw that, but definitely kind of hooked him a little bit. Milner just waiting for that cross. Perfect coverage, and, I mean, I get he really has nowhere to go, but that play is not going to help them. 3rd and 5. Brought the blitz, and it was a bad decision as they are going to get out of bounds. They're going to kick the field goal early. I mean, I get it. You know, game management, clock management's not easy. Maybe you just don't trust Kyler in that situation because he tries to do a little too much sometimes, but I mean, they hit it, but I was going to say, you know, you already missed a long field goal earlier, and you do have 17 seconds. Even if you got something short to the middle of the field even, instead they're not going to take that, and depending on the return by Caldwell, maybe you give us a chance to score. You know, depending on the return from Caldwell, 35-yard line, it's not maybe the best return, but it's good enough to give us a chance. Don't know if DK is going to make a play out of that. And he will. Goes down from the 46. I don't know if you can hit that field goal, but we're going to try it. From 46 yards. Or from 46 to the 46-yard line. Oh, that's a bad hit. And it's in! 63-yarder. Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I should just not kick field goals. Not that I'm like trying to big myself up like I'm the greatest kicker of all time, but, you know, field goals just aren't that challenging no matter what the difficulty is. 248 passing yards in the first half. All right, start of the second half, we get ball on top of it, and they're going to get a late hit call, which is fair. I'm really not sure why they're kicking it to Caldwell. I mean, he's clearly he's had their number all day. You're hitting them late. I mean, what can I tell you? Good job by the freaking fullback. Idiot, dude. Wasn't even fullback, it was a lineman. Sorry, fullback. Still really bad anyways, but wasn't your fault this time for once. See what Metcalf wants to do. Probably go inside. Smart move, too. He was open. Metcalf made the right call. I didn't. Either way, it's a first down. And Elton Jenkins is hurt. It's another position that obviously gets injured quite a bit for us. If we scored on this drive, though, I'd say we probably pull the starters, right? Once again, not a game we necessarily have to win, but definitely a game you want to win. And in behind, that's a little tough. Yeah, Moore's going to get hit. Seen the tight end, but I was like, you know what? Get a little bit more yards at the wide receiver, who's obviously in a better position with the speed as well, as far as like getting more yards than just the first. And another just like awful, of course, dislocated ankle, sweet. Another awful RPO throw. I mean, I'm going to say that that's something we take out of the playbook there. Maybe not worth actually looking to. And that's a tough throw, and he holds on! I was going to throw a touch pass, and the way that Byron Murphy broke on that ball, I'm going to be honest with you, glad I didn't. Don't know if it would really matter, because obviously we're in a really good position to win this game, but I'd prefer to not turn the ball over. Obviously, we've seen Fant every day of the week. Trucking through all the way down to 3. Give me some Gronk vibes on that one. Which, speaking of Gronk vibes, corner fade to Metcalf could be in play. That's way overthrown, but he gets up there. Holy Metcalf. How? Did you see where the circle was like? I can't even put the circle out there. It was so far. It was damn near the blue cameraman. And how high did he jump? Look. That's not even Max Metcalf jump either, and he still came down with it. All right, here is... Oh, Dylan just buried us. Here is the Cardinals' last gas effort, I suppose, in their chance to, make it look respectable, if you will. Offense has looked very good, and defense has looked even better. I mean, they really don't seem like they can move the ball on us as they're moving the ball on us currently. Pulled a lot of the defensive starters out as well, but can only pull out so many. We do have a lot of backups, in fairness. We have a really good depth team. What the hell are we doing there? That ball was in the sky for a moment. Red trying to get off the line. Dylan taking a pounding for kind of nothing at this point as the game's obviously over. Alexander coming down the blitz. Not going to get there. Good pickup. Lambert on it, but a little late. Need a little more instincts, if Hopkins isn't moving after a good couple of seconds on that curl, he's probably just sitting in the curl, right? And Alexander on that, but gets buried. Takes a village to take that man down. 10 for 29, so not a great performance by any means, but obviously breaking tackles left and right. Not had a whole lot of help in this one. All the backups in still, obviously. And Callahan, oh, nice little delay. Hopkins getting the ball there. I'm not really sure you want to have a chance that a linebacker gets to come over the middle and just take Hopkins out when you're still expected to make the playoffs. They do remember that, right? I know it's easy to forget some things. Oh, the rookie Hayes had a chance. Completely missed. It's on me, though. Yeah, got to do a little bit better, especially when, there's that many people out there. Hoffman's getting locked up. Chambers, I know you're playing the deep blue, but there's like nobody going deep, in your zone, so maybe get out there if you don't mind. Oh, look at Red. He's like, I'm still here. Porter, and good job by Chambers, but just a better catch. Cardinals are finally going to score a touchdown. Alan Jenkins might be out for some time. There goes Fant. Oh, my Lord. That throw is not great, but it works out. Fant not going down until the 41-yard line. Fant from Grant for 35. Chapman, who is really iffy. Big body, but iffy. Comes away with one for 14. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the team. Even the backups are pretty good. They're decent. The 6'8" giant Jacobson to the corner. Why not? Oh, he got some separation. And he drops it. I know his catching isn't good, but he just dropped an open pass. An open aggressive should be pretty much guaranteed, right? I'm also very sorry, Grant, for this probable pick you're about to throw. That's not bad, actually. And that's the kind of over-the-shoulder I like. Just couldn't get the feet down. What the hell was that? Was that like some sort of pterodactyl? That was scary. 4th and 10, down 24 points with 9 minutes left. They're like, hey, you know what? Let's injure some players. Don't care if it's ours, theirs, whoever's. We're injuring some players today. Come on, Hoffman. Okay, I mean, that guy was probably open for a while. Number 4 is so bad he didn't even freaking stay in bounds. First goal from the 7. Dylan's in. Could be a run. It's not a run. Supposed to be a blitz from us. I can't get back in time. No! The Cardinals are really cooking up with our backups in. Barnes on the blitz. I feel like Barnes is getting a sack here. Oh, wow. Is that Hop? Yeah, D-Hop's going to catch that almost every time. Quick throw back to Moore. They're actually on it. Some pretty good blocks for once as Tanner's going to break it free. Stays in bounds. Not that it really would have mattered, but gains about 20. And that is a wide open Caldwell. Pretty decent route as well. Nice broken tackle. Once again, going out of bounds doesn't really hurt us here. But Grant's still doing his job to the outside. Better RPO throw than Greer, I suppose. To the corners. Chapman, that's a really good throw, and he holds on for the touchdown. Don't get me wrong, Grant is, decent overall, 73 overall. He's okay, but, man, he cooking. First down from the 25-yard line. And Milner's going to snag it. Under pressure, the tiny man. Oh, my God, I regret everything. Why would I want that animation? Why would I want an animation where my guy basically falls asleep? What the hell? And look at that pass rusher. He's at the D. He's kneeling on the D. Kind of touchdown. Yeah, you kind of see why we can't really do another season with the Seahawks. I'm just throwing that out there. Could you imagine I just completely screwed up Milner's development? Like he could have had a breakout or something because of a pick 6, and instead because I'm an idiot, he doesn't get it and it just slows his development. That's a very realistic, thing. But I guess we'll never know unless he still gets a breakout. Then it kind of doesn't matter, obviously. But doubt he will. Come on, Hoffman. Curl routes have been kind of cooking up. Holy crap. I don't even know who's covering who. There's so much red. And there goes Chambers, who could score. Kobe? I get you're mad that you've been replaced by these corners, but, you want to block a guy? No, this wasn't actually a jump ball, obviously, but the way I just hurdled randomly, it makes it look like he just went crazy ham. Let your boy cook, all right? Let's get the YouTube algorithm on our side, okay? I don't care. Yeah, another high-scoring game, 48-18. Last week wasn't as good. Coming back on a fresh, creative mind, if you will. Thinking about what, not instead of getting stuck in the usual, kind of just finding what we think looks good. And it kind of worked. I will say, it does seem like teams against us, I don't know if they're just struggling with a lot of base, but we aren't very creative on defense. Offense, I can maybe say we're a little creative at times, but defense, we don't do a crazy amount, right? I suppose we come with some exotic blitzes here and there, but typically that's not really our game. And, it is what it is. A win is a win, and a very high-scoring win is even better than just a win is a win. Best quarterback of the day, technically Grant. He did have a pretty good game, in fairness. Greer was missing throws. Grant really wasn't. Kyler Murray, not a whole lot he could have done. The coverage was great. The O-line was pretty bad, and, just there wasn't a lot going on. A couple of bad decisions that led to turnovers, but overall just, not an easy day for him. Running, just pretty bad across the board. Tanner had a nice couple of gainers. Metcalf went off. Fant, not bad. Moore, not bad. And then Patterson was okay. Defensively, a couple of sacks. Hoffman must have had one in sim because I don't remember him actually getting one while we were out there. Sold with Milner on a pick six. Like I said, does it ruin a breakout? I don't know. Hopefully not. But Jamal Adams with a pick. Chambers with a pick. Let's be honest. If Milner doesn't get a breakout, it's my fault. Let's just admit it would have been a breakout if not for me doing that, and I've ruined him. Unless he's already a superstar, then who cares? I don't really, X Factor's cool and all, but superstar is really all you ever need. Run block, pass block. The actual base ratings are what Charles Cross needs, which you can't really just upgrade on their own. Hey, +2 to run block. We'll take it. He's now at 80. Nice. That's literally what we needed the most by far. We'll take it. But one new injury, Elton Jenkins, out for the rest of the playoffs. So Elton Jenkins, if you're a huge Elton Jenkins fan, you watch a series only for Elton Jenkins because that's something somebody would do that is sane. No Elton Jenkins Super Bowl. I mean, if we win, he gets a ring, obviously, and he was a part of the team, obviously. But as far as him being in the actual playoffs, this is not a thing that is true. He is done for the rest of the season with a 6-weeker, and I don't think they have that, bring player back from injury early thing anymore. So, sadly, that's going to be him, our highest-rated offensive lineman, I believe, by quite a bit. I will say he has his fair share of mistakes anyways, but I guess it's Warmack time, baby. Love the name, maybe not the players. But regardless, we should have a bye week, which that helps us in no way as far as injuries, but I guess, we don't get a chance to practice out the new offensive guard or new offensive lineman setup, and we get to play against a team that had to win to get there, so that's fun. Who will it be? I don't know. If I had to guess, so you would say that we play the worst seed. Falcons are really good, so I imagine they win their game. The Niners are okay. Man, that'd be kind of cool if the Niners win because we have their number. I don't want to play the Vikings, so yeah, Niners win. That's a GG. I'll take it. But anyways, that's going to be it. Next episode will probably be the stats and awards for the entire season. Not just ours, but how the AIs are doing and kind of get a look at how some of the other teams are built, as there's obviously different quarterbacks and wide receiver combos and whatnot. So if you're interested in that, that'll be next episode. And as far as content for today, / tomorrow, you've probably already seen a Steelers episode, which means tomorrow will be some sort of rebuild, I believe. But that'd be it. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Not new, really appreciate your continued support on the channel. You can follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK plays for non-Madden content, aka Hogwarts Legacy right now, which I believe we uploaded an episode yesterday. And that's about it. Got through that outro without making a mistake. Nice. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!